What's going on, Maggie? This is Daniel from Josh and Danny SEO. So we're going to take a quick look at your website, see what's going on, and see what we can do. So right off the bat, um, I love this header. This is doing great. This is a little unnecessary. We would want to put that in here or have this a little lower, just so we quickly just get to the website. Number, excellent. Make it a click to call button so people can just click it and call you instead of them having to, copy and paste that. So definitely make that a link. I would definitely switch this out with the number over here, flip the sides, put them down over here. And then if you would like, have you seen those like enter your info and send an email to you so you can get back to them at your convenience? Also, that would be easier. People don't like making an email. It just, it puts undue peer pressure on them for some reason. But we got your services stuff over here. I would try and make this a drop-down menu instead of it being a click button. So when you hover over it, it just does that. People are weird. And ease of access is a huge deal to them. So as we're scrolling through, you have a ton of really nice pictures. More, obviously, I'm assuming takes you to that service page. So you're doing really good on that. And then we get to the end of the page. So name, mobile, city, helps for a callback, which, I applaud you for it. Excellent. Keep doing that. Definitely make this a click to call button. You definitely want to be able to have them put their information in so they can quickly send you an email and you can get back to them at a certain point. But it gives you an idea as well. Overall, website is great. The only thing I'm seeing you're missing is content. There is absolutely no words on this page. Something that they really want is they want content. Basically 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on it. In there, we want keywords. What's a keyword? A keyword is something that you will search for. So as a customer, somebody putting in looking for a painter, they're going to put in painter and the city they're living in. So painters Austin is something they're going to do. But let's take a look behind the scenes of your website, see what's going on over here, Maggie, and kind of get a better idea of things from here. So right now, I'm going to assume either your website's new or we just don't have enough going on. But your UR rating is basically how strong your domain is or your website is, and your DR rating is basically how much Google trusts you. And the way we get those numbers up, we want them in the 30s and 40s, is with backlinks. Now, we don't have a lot of them over here, but a backlink is actually where you have your website out somewhere else and somebody can click on it and it'll lead back to you. So we definitely want them always referring back to us. Now, there are differences in backlinks. Not all of them are equal. Some of them have are spammy, like a BuzzFeed link or a Wikipedia page. We want ones that lead back to you that are strong and have a good following, like a painter's blog is excellent. But then last thing we need is also keywords. So organic keywords, what are people searching for? So let's take a look at what keywords you have. So right off the bat, Maggie, excellent. We have some really good keywords here, pulling in decent traffic. Austin cabinet painting Austin. So variations of the same, obviously, but they're bringing in 300 people between the two of them. Unfortunately, as you can see, there is zero traffic for all of your keywords, even though they are bringing in volume. Why? Because your position. People do not go past page 1 typically. Like I'd say 20% of all people do. So you're missing out on virtually everybody simply because you're on pages 7 and 8 for most of it. Even 5 over here is pretty good. So how do we rank you higher? We got to get better backlinks. But let's take a look at what a different kind of keyword is. So Painters Austin, Texas. This is a very simple one. But right off the bat, these are Google guaranteed, just ads or sponsors. These are ads as well. And there are ways to do ads. I'm not saying that they do it bad, but they definitely lead back to a full website. We don't want that. We want to lead back to one page so people have one choice, and that's to call you. Anyway, this is the Google Map Pack. This is where people, 30 to 40% of all people will click on somebody here. That is a ton of people. Out of 1,000, that's 300 people clicking on one of these 3 people. So all we got to do is just get somebody here. Honestly, that's half the battle. Various ways to get in here. Not very difficult, honestly speaking. But let's take a look at what the organic search is. So anyone can rank in here. You definitely want to be number 1 or number 2. That is where people see. But, even Yelp, right, we can beat those out. People don't like searching for something and then having to search again through something. So let's take a look at what your first competitor is, right? Textpainting.com or text painting. So right off the bat, their website, again, I don't agree with this second header over here. This should be removed and put over here so that, they can get rid of that extra space. Big points against them is that it follows you and it cuts off half of my screen. But something you'll notice right away is that they have excellent keywords. Austin, Texas painters. that alone probably brings in 400 or 500 people a month just typing this in a Google search. So if they're getting a good a result from their keyword, they're pulling in probably a couple people from that. But as you scroll through, you can see it's got a variation of text, it's got a variation of pictures, just to break everything up. And they did a really good job with that. They have a lot of content in here. They have a lot of different links that lead to different areas. And then obviously drop down menus up top. Again, like I said, I hate that it follows me and I can't see normally through it. But as you go through, solid website, a lot of content in here. Um, a lot to clean up, not gonna lie, but still good. So let's take a look at the back end and find out what's really going on, right? So their UR and DR rating is 30 and 35. Excellent places to be. You want your spots in the 30s and 40s. Now they have really good backlinks apparently, but only 256 of their 1,700 actually come back to them. That's not very great. We definitely want them to come back to us, but seems like they got some really good ones in here. But then they have also a lot of organic keywords, and they're bringing into their website about 1,200 people every single month just on the website. So let's take a look at what those are. What are some of these words that they're using? So right off the bat, Penny Bridge is bringing in 9.9 thousand people just searching that every month. They're bringing in 163 people a month with that. Now, don't get excited. This isn't great because these are very general. They're a blog, which means that a lot of these people aren't intentional buyers. But Painters Austin is. That's 500 people a month searching for a painter in Austin, and he's pulling in over 10% of those searches because he's in position 3. So positioning is extremely important, and that works hand in hand with backlinks. And then obviously the right keywords works hand in hand with the volume you're going to get. So if we got the volume and we got the positioning, you will get the traffic. So let's just take a look a little bit. Austin Bridge, don't know what that has to do with anything. But Austin House Painter, 350 people a month searching for it, 24 people a month came to his website because he's in position 5 for that specific search. So how does this help you out, Maggie? Honestly, all we got to do is add 1,500 to 2,000 words to your website because you really only have top 50. So we got to get way more on there. We got to add a lot of strong buyer intent keywords on there, get you more than 16 organic keywords, boost that up to maybe like 100. Get a lot more backlinks. Honestly, let's find out what the other guy is using and use those backlinks. And then get those referring domains so that your website just becomes so much stronger. If it helped him, it'll help you. But sorry, rambling here. That's all I got. I really hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. If you have any feedback for me, I'd always love to know. But otherwise, you have a wonderful night, Meg.